Now on Good Morning Northwest, new documents reveal never-before-heard details about what Bryan Kohberger said following his arrest in the U of I murders. Plus, the police officers who worked this case share their experiences for the first time.
And the weekend is almost here, and you know what? I think you're going to like what we have in store in my forecast.
Spokane contractors say they don't know what tariffs will hit from one day to the next, how local businesses are dealing with that uncertainty. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Natalie Grant. Today is Friday, July 25th. Welcome to it. Let's kick things off here with meteorologist Matt Gray. Has a look at our first alert forecast. Good morning, Matt. Happy Friday.
Hey, yeah, happy Friday. Good morning. It is a breezy start to our day, especially around the Spokane area as you head out the door. We've been gusting into the 20s here pretty consistently this morning. Winds have come down just a little bit in many other parts of the region, but still going pretty good around the West Plains to start our day. And we're going to continue to see breezy conditions throughout the day as you head through lunchtime and into the afternoon. In fact, afternoon gusts could get up to 20 or even 25 miles an hour. Now, if you're maybe getting the boat out for this afternoon, it is going to be a little choppy out on area lakes, and it will likely be at least somewhat choppy as we head into Saturday as well, as even though winds are going to come down a little bit for the start of the weekend, they're still going to be up compared to, say, some of the calmer weather we have coming up later on in the forecast. As for temperatures today, it got a little toasty yesterday afternoon. We're not going to be as hot as yesterday, but still expecting at least mid-80s for our highs today, and we'll be close to 80 degrees as we head towards lunchtime. So some really nice summer weather, not too hot, not too chilly, sunshine instead of the dreary skies we started off with the beginning of this week. But we got some more hot weather we're tracking for just a few days from now. We'll cover that coming up.
Matt, thanks. Convicted quadruple murderer Bryan Kohberger is now behind bars at the Idaho Maximum Security Institution.
And that is where he will spend the rest of his life. The photo you are seeing on your screen is his newest mugshot. Currently, he is in the medical unit. We reached out to the prison asking where Kohberger will likely be held in the future. A spokesperson responded saying an inmate has to go through a process to evaluate their needs before determining appropriate housing placement. This process can take up to 14 days.
And new documents in the case are revealing details about what Kohberger did and said following his arrest on December 29th of 2022. Kohberger was arrested at his family home in Pennsylvania, sharing with investigators he was concerned about his parents and dog. When read his Miranda rights, he said he understood. The document then details that investigators and Kohberger shared small talk over sports. Kohberger saying he didn't follow WSU football much, but he was a basketball fan. When asked about an incident that occurred in Moscow, Kohberger said, quote, "Well, I think I would need a lawyer." Following this interaction, it's not clear if Kohberger ever spoke to law enforcement about the case again. And more documents and information will likely come to light here, but many questions in this case may never be answered. The investigation is officially closed.
Yeah, the case was a pivotal moment in the careers of every police officer who worked it. And for the first time, we're hearing from some of those officers. Jordan Smith has our story.
The first 33 years of my career were in Southern California in Los Angeles County. And even after working there, this is the most horrific crime that I've been involved in or that I've seen.
Months before he became the chief of WSU Police, Chief Gary Jenkins worked for Pullman Police, where he interviewed Kohberger for an internship within the department. Kohberger did not get that internship.
You know, there wasn't really anything significant that stood out, no red flags. You know, I felt he was probably be socially uncomfortable in social situations. He didn't have a real fluid way of communicating.
Months later, he would carry out the most appalling murders Chief Jenkins would ever investigate. Jenkins' team was instrumental, identifying Kohberger's car in a WSU parking lot, later determined to be the Hyundai Elantra seen leaving the crime scene. For the officers who worked the day-to-day details, this case definitely left its mark.
What kind of person has the ability to do something like that?
Someone who is cold, filled with rage, angry, very angry.
ABC News correspondent Kana Whitworth was the first to sit down with former Moscow Police Chief James Frey. The full circle moment for Frey came in court Wednesday, face-to-face with Kohberger for the first time 2.5 years after the murders. Not exactly closure, but the punctuation on his police work in this case.
What would you say to him?
He should be ashamed of what he did. He destroyed lives, families, communities, changed everybody that ever worked that case. It's not human, what happened.
And we will continue to follow any new developments in the Idaho student murders case. You can read all of our coverage from the sentencing and beyond. It's up right now on KXLY.com.
We are following breaking news out of North Idaho, where police need your help finding a missing teenager. Take a good look. This is Cordell Kenworthy. He's 17 years old, about 6 feet tall, 160 pounds, with brown hair and hazel eyes. Now, Cordell was last seen Tuesday morning near the 9800 block of North Hillview Drive in Hayton. He was supposed to be at work by 9, but never showed up. Deputies believe he may be headed to Rexburg to see some friends. But what's really concerning about all of this is that he left on foot and didn't take his phone with him. So if you've seen Cordell or know where he is, call the Kootenai County Sheriff's Office. Reporting in the studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
And thanks. And we have an update on one of the firefighters attacked in the Coeur d'Alene ambush.
Dave Tisdall, a fire engineer who survived being shot by Wes Rowley. Now, the update here is a positive one, as Tisdall's 4th surgery is scheduled for Wednesday. He's currently recovering from his injuries at a Colorado rehabilitation facility that specializes in spinal cord injuries. The Coeur d'Alene Fire Department says Tisdall is finding strength in the love and support he continues to receive. A great update. Well, in just more than a week, the Trump administration plans to enact sweeping retaliatory tariffs on almost all of our trade partners.
And that includes our neighbors to the north, Canada. Negotiations continue to impact inland Northwest businesses as they navigate an unpredictable trade environment. Spokane contractor Boughton Construction and local car dealerships report significant changes to their operations. Businesses now set aside extra money for potential tariff costs while dealing with supply chain delays and price increases on materials like steel and aluminum.
Well, it's very volatile. We don't know from one day to the next what the administration might be imposing tariff-wise.
At Arata's Mitsubishi, parts delays leave customers waiting up to a month longer than usual. The dealership owner expects car prices to increase 5 to 10% and has posted signs warning customers current prices won't last. Despite the challenges, businesses adapt by seeking alternative materials and building financial buffers to manage the uncertainty. Our time is now just about 8 minutes after 6 o'clock.
We're checking back in with meteorologist Matt Graves. We're heading into this weekend. What you need to know if you're going to get outside. Seems like it'd be a good weekend to do so, Matt.
Yeah, absolutely. And whether that's hiking or out on the boat or whatever you've got your plans for, things are looking good. Looking nice over by St. Mary's this morning. And we've got some great weather coming up for this weekend. We're also tracking a little bit of heat for next week coming up.
Spokane County invests nearly $1 million to solve a dangerous problem at Creekside Elementary. Just ahead, the new safety features that'll protect students and neighbors in need.
Plus, new relief for disaster victims and billions in government cuts. President Trump signs 2 major pieces of legislation. Coming up, how it impacts your tax dollars.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Walker's Furniture.
The Blue Compass RV All-American Summer Road Trip is on, with new RVs starting at just $97 a month. Plus, in-store only specials at our 100-plus locations coast to coast. Big country, big adventure, big savings, only at Blue Compass RV.
Mira Joy, the overwhelming relief after Miralax helps you go. Miralax works naturally with the water in your body. Miralax, free your gut to free your mood.
For more fiber per serving than any other gummy, try Mira Fiber. First, they dip into science. Then, they dip into yum. Everyone will love the combination of crunchy sticks and creamy Nutella. Nutella and go. Dip into yum.
It's the All-American Sale at Brothers Flooring. Save big this week on American-made laminate and LVP. Plus, all military and veterans can save an additional 5% off during our All-American Sale at Brothers Flooring.
time to cool off this summer in a new 16-foot or 18-foot swim spa from Quality Spa Spokane at the North Division Y, home of the 6-foot deep swim spa.
Life's just better in a spa.
The Blue Compass RV All-American Summer Road Trip is on, with new RVs starting at just $97 a month. Plus, in-store only specials at our 100-plus locations coast to coast. Big country, big adventure, big savings, only at Blue Compass RV.
Your time is 6:11. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. More than 100,000 civilians have been displaced following a second day of violence along the disputed 500-mile land border between Thailand and Cambodia.
At least 16 people were also reportedly killed. Tensions between the Southeast Asian neighbors have been boiling now for months. Clashes broke out with the Cambodian troops early this morning using small arms and heavy weapons, and Thai troops responded with artillery fire. Cambodia vowed to respond decisively to an attack on military targets by Thailand fighter jets yesterday.
President Donald Trump signed a $9 billion spending cuts package into law yesterday. It includes cuts from congressionally approved foreign aid programs and the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. The measure codifies recommended cuts from the Department of Government Efficiency, also known as DOGE. Trump also signed the Filing Relief for Natural Disasters Act. It allows the IRS to postpone tax deadlines for taxpayers affected by state-declared disasters.
President Trump will arrive at Turnberry Resort in Scotland today. He's on a 4-day visit that will include opening a new development in Aberdeen. The visit precedes Trump's September 17th and to 19th state visits to Britain, where King Charles will host him in Windsor Castle.
The Federal Emergency Management Agency has proposed slashing nearly $1 billion in grant funding. The proposed cuts still require approval from the White House Budget Office and Congress. However, according to internal memos and 2 FEMA officials familiar with the plans, if the proposed cuts happen, funding for more than half of FEMA's emergency management and Homeland Security grant programs would be zeroed out. FEMA's funding goes to communities and first responders nationwide to better prepare for disasters and to bolster security for possible terror or cyber attacks.
Takeaways today in your forecast: a summer breeze throughout the day on this Friday. It's going to set us up for some cooler temperatures and a nice weekend. The heat returns next week.
Parents at a Meade Elementary School soon feel safer walking their children to class. The county's nearly $1 million Safe Roads to School project will add sidewalks and crosswalks with flashing lights around Creekside Elementary. The improvements target dangerous areas on Farwell Road and Market Street, where families currently risk running across busy traffic.
If I had 3 or 4 of my kids with me, it was, having to run across it could be pretty dangerous.
The project aims to not only help students, but everyone who walks along these roads. Many living in the neighborhood say that right now the lack of crosswalks and sidewalks make it difficult to navigate the area. The county plans to have community outreach meetings about this project in the next coming months here. And summer may still be in full swing, but a lot of you are already preparing for back-to-school shopping.
Yeah, according to a study from the National Retail Federation, 2/3 of Americans with school-aged children began back-to-school shopping this month, which is the earliest on record. The survey found that half of the families who reported they began shopping already did so due to the concern that tariffs could drive up the price of needed supplies. Most tariffs are set to take effect August 1st. Items like backpacks, clothes, and electronics are expected to have their prices raised once those tariffs take effect.
Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:14.
President Trump calls the Epstein investigation a Democrat distraction, but Republicans and Democrats unite in demanding answers. Coming up, what Epstein co-conspirator Ghislaine Maxwell told Justice Department officials in a marathon meeting yesterday.
And right now you're taking a live look at Green Acres Park. Looks so fun, where something special is happening today. We'll tell you all about it in just a few minutes here on Good Morning Northwest. Stick around.
I hope for people that choose to watch my forecast on Good Morning Northwest is as you're making your plans for the day, you know what's coming up for your day and how to plan it, and that you have a little bit of fun on the way.
Plan your day with Matt Gray, only on Good Morning Northwest.
We invite you to Mississauga Casino Hotel, where jackpots, food, and fun come together. As the area's only non-smoking casino, we're proud to be the place that treats you right. Stay and play, enjoy live table games, your favorite gaming machines, and bet on your favorite players and sports with Caesars Sportsbook. Check out our event space for your next special gathering. We're located north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah. Plan your visit today at Mississauga.com.
It's a summer roundup. This week at Cal, over 300 rigs have been strategically priced low like a stampede of savings.
We're not horsing around with these special buys.
Trade up to a better set of wheels while you lower your monthly payment. Plus, special financing was brought in so you can get a fun new ride for summer.
And $44 down is all you need.
During the summer roundup this week at Cal.
The selection and savings have never been better at Finley Downtown Toyota. Whether you're camping out in a new RAV4 or pulling a boat with a Toyota Tundra truck, Finley is launching the most aggressive deals of this summer with incredible financing options and hot lease specials.
And if you need extra money for your trade-in, we're giving $1,000 over Kelley Blue Book for every trade-in.
You can find it all this week at Finley.
Finley Toyota's downtown.
We owe everything to our troops, past and present, for their honor, courage, and dedication. As a token of our appreciation, 4 News Now and Global Credit Union encourage you once again to wear red on Fridays.
Join us in recognizing our troops and their families for allowing us the freedom we enjoy every day as Americans. Stop into any Global branch to pick up a red pin and show your support.
And then wear red every Friday from now until September 11.
Wear Red Fridays, brought to you by 4 News Now and Global Credit Union.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. A heartbeat strong, steady, unwavering. Like the people who keep this country moving. For them, only America's most dependable truck will do. In every Chevy truck, like every Chevy driver, dependability comes standard.
During July, Chevy drives America. Well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing on this Silverado with around $8,000 in total value. That's 15% below MSRP. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
Always dry scoop before you run.
Listen to me. A hard dog diet got me shredded.
It's time we listen to science. One A Day is formulated with key nutrients to support whole body health. One A Day, science that matters.
4 News Now is brought to you by A to Z Rentals.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Your time is now 6:18. The Jeffrey Epstein files are still making headlines, and this morning President Trump continues to downplay them, calling the controversy a scam and a distraction.
Today, the Justice Department is preparing to make a second visit to meet with Epstein associate and co-conspirator Ghislaine Maxwell. ABC's Nicole D'Antonio is in D.C. with the details.
This morning, President Trump turning to social media, blaming Democrats for using the Jeffrey Epstein controversy to distract from his first 6 months in office. Trump comparing the investigation to what he called the Russia hoax, saying, quote, "They have gone absolutely crazy," adding, "As things are revealed, and I hope will take place quickly, you will see that it is yet another Democrat con job." But the pressure to release the files is a bipartisan effort, Democrats and Republicans demanding answers.
I want all the information out.
Just put everything out, make it as transparent as you can.
Release the damn files.
It comes as the Deputy Attorney General prepares to meet again today with Ghislaine Maxwell, following a 6-hour meeting Thursday. The closed-door meeting is part of the Justice Department's investigation into how Epstein evaded accountability for decades. Although sources say it was Maxwell who reached out to the DOJ to request the meeting.
Well, she answered all the questions and answered them honestly.
It comes amid new concerns for the victims of Jeffrey Epstein. Democratic lawmaker Ayanna Pressley, a sexual assault survivor herself, with this warning.
I fear that we've lost the plot, that people have gotten so caught up in what they perceive to be the political gamesmanship and sport of this, that they are losing sight of the survivors.
Annie Farmer sharing her story with ABC News, saying she was lured by Maxwell and Epstein to his New Mexico ranch when she was underage.
It's very disappointing that these things are happening behind closed doors without any input from the people that the government asked to come forward and speak against her in order to put her away. You know, there were so many young girls and women that were harmed by her.
Maxwell is serving a 20-year prison sentence for sex trafficking and other charges. She's currently appealing her conviction to the Supreme Court. Nicole D'Antonio, ABC News, Washington.
It is 6:20. Here is a live look at Green Acres Park, which is celebrating the grand opening of the new expansion project today. The new park has a barnyard theme, and today's event will feature a petting zoo and the opportunity to explore all the new features. This goes from 11 to 1 today. It includes a ribbon cutting at 11:20. Green Acres Park, by the way, is at 1311 North Long, right next to Riverbend Elementary School. Lots of big play structures we're looking at earlier, and then pickleball courts and a tennis court, and really cool.
It looks absolutely fantastic. If you're looking for a place to maybe bring the kids this weekend, this will be a good one.
Yeah, and go early or late?
It depends on your temperature tolerance for sure.
Bring
but
water.
not going to be as hot as yesterday. You saw the winds in the trees there, and that's going to be a theme for today. It's just going to stay fairly windy as we go through the morning to the afternoon. That'll take some of the edge off of the warmth here as well, even with us being a little bit cooler than what we saw yesterday. 63 right now in Spokane. Those winds also kind of mixing up our atmosphere a little bit. We were starting to get a little hazy around midweek with some pretty still air conditions with smoke from local wildfires. We're back to good air quality around the region. I expect us to stay that way for the rest of the day. Here's what we got as far as wind gusts. It will be gusty at times today, 25, even 30 miles an hour at times around places like Grand Coulee, but not enough and not hot enough today for us to get into that territory of fire weather alerts, but certainly something to keep in mind. Remember, we had that nice little break with the clouds and the showers and the cool temperatures at the start of the week, but it is still fire season, so just be careful out there. Don't let the cooler weather keep you distracted from doing the right thing. As we get into Saturday morning, still a little bit of a breeze, but not as much as what we will see today. But the winds will still be going slightly at times through Saturday. Highs today in the mid-80s. From Pullman to Spokane to Coeur d'Alene up to Bonners Ferry, we'll see a few areas in the low 90s as you head further west and further down in elevation into the Columbia Basin. So we had the best rain week we've had in a long time here this work week with Monday and Tuesday. And at least in Spokane, all that added up to was 7/100ths of an inch. So we are still, even with a bunch of rain, even with a ton of rain in places like Bonners Ferry, still in moderate drought. The drought monitor updated yesterday, still way behind and watching extreme drought, now starting to creep onto the Palouse region as we've gone through the past several weeks. So once again, just a reminder, even with these cooler temperatures over the weekend, it is still fire season. We still need to be careful, no matter what we're doing, as we enjoy these beautiful weather conditions. And it is going to be beautiful, especially compared to the very toasty weather we're looking at for the middle of this upcoming week. Middle and upper 90s for Tuesday and Wednesday, and perhaps even an isolated thunderstorm as well. So it will be much more interesting midweek. So enjoy this nice weather while it's here.
All right.
And stay tuned, as you will be fine-tuning it as it gets closer.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. Of course.
Enjoy it, sir. Yes, sir. Sounds great. Good morning, Northwest time right now is 6:24.
A Spokane soccer scene gets a family boost. Two cousins who captained major college programs are now calling the Lilac City home. Up next, why this signing means more than just adding talent to the roster. We'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
So you want somewhere to play? We got you. A nice relaxing stay? We got you. Wanna be entertained? We got you. Wanna play golf all day? We got you. Go to Lake Casino. Go to Lake Casino. Where winning is just the beginning.
Comfort and peace. When a loved one is in need of end-of-life care, it's more than care. It's warmth and dignity in the face of advanced illness. Courage binds us all. The courage in facing a terminal illness together. Our care team have dedicated their lives to alleviating pain, discomfort, and providing licensed around-the-clock medical attention. We are Hospice of North Idaho, and we are honored to care for your loved one.
Mirajoy, the overwhelming relief after Miralax helps you go. Miralax works naturally with the water in your body. Miralax, free your gut to free your mood.
For more fiber per serving than any other gummy, try Mira Fiber. After a car wreck, the longer you wait, the harder it can be to get what you deserve. Don't let big insurance get ahead of you.
Our team acts quickly to handle everything for you, so you don't have to worry about a thing.
After my recent accident, I knew I needed help, so I called Craig Swap and Associates. They really fought for me and treated me fairly every step of the way.
Don't wait. Call Craig Swap and Associates today and let us handle it for you. One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Hi, I'm Randy, owner of Rooter 911 Sewer and Drain.
Sewer and drain cleaning at half the price of the larger competitors.
24/7 service for all of your sewer and drain cleaning needs in Spokane, 535-3136.
Introducing the leaf-free rain gutter protection system from McVeigh Brothers Roofing, Siding, Windows, and Rain Gutters. Never clean out your gutters again and put those dangerous ladders away, as the leaf-free system attaches right to your current rain gutters and protects it from all the leaves, pine needles, bird nests, and debris that can clog your system and cause problems. This system will extend the life of your gutters. For more information and a free quote, call Team McVeigh.
We're working for you.
Warner Music Nashville's multi-platinum star Gabby Barrett continues to be an unstoppable force in country music and will be live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino on Thursday, August 14th. Visit the Coeur d'Alene Casino box office or cdacasino.com for tickets.
Winning is just the beginning.
Welcome to Morning Sports. I'm Jack Wallace. USL Spokane prides themselves for being a franchise with the family feel. And they took things a little bit further with signing a new player to the Spokane Zephyr who has a family member already playing on the Spokane Velocity. Derek Waldick, a second-year veteran for the Spokane Velocity, and his cousin Tori Waldick Zierenberg just signed on with the Zephyr. Derek was the captain during his elite run at Stanford before making the step into the pros. Tori right behind him, a captain at Pepperdine before signing here as the first stop in her professional career. Tori says she's grateful to have someone who understands the grind of pro soccer right there at her side.
Even having someone who's been there, I mean, he's known me my whole life, so having someone there on the sidelines that's going through it on a daily aspect too, of having to come to training every day, just taking care of themselves as a player, I think is really important to me.
You can watch the Spokane Velocity this Saturday at home. That's against Sacramento. And we're going to have to wait about a month from yesterday to see the Zephyr. They're at Dallas Trinity to start off their season. Now, a week before the MLB trade deadline, the Seattle Mariners making a big move. The M's added Arizona Diamondbacks first baseman Josh Naylor in exchange for a couple pitchers, Braden Garcia and Ashton Izzy. Naylor has 11 home runs and bats just shy of 300, a very solid power hitter who earned his first All-Star nod last season with Cleveland. That's all for Morning Sports. Tune in at 6 and 11 tonight for more local sports action.
All right, your time is now 6:28.
A September deadline looms for Spokane Valley. Why the city might lose a major cross-country college championship. Those details just ahead.
And a new executive order gives cities more power to remove homeless people from streets. What it could mean for our community, coming right up.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Travel for Adventures is brought to you in part by TourMosesLake.com.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
It's time to cool off this summer in a new 16-foot or 18-foot swim spa from Quality Spa Spokane at the North Division Y, home of the 6-foot deep swim spa.
Life's just better in a spa.
Put away those dangerous ladders and never clean your rain gutter again. Introducing the leaf-free gutter protection system, sold exclusively at McVeigh Brothers. A patented system that attaches to your rain gutter and protects it from all debris.
Elevate your summer at Silver Mountain Resort. Play 2 days in Idaho's largest indoor water park and enjoy one night in a beautiful condo for just $57 a person. Ride America's longest gondola for breathtaking scenic views or cruise the Northwest's #1 bike park. Create new family memories around the fire, an outdoor movie, or an evening stroll through the village. Just 30 minutes east of Coeur d'Alene on I-90. Elevate your summer at Silver Mountain. Book today at silvermt.com.
Courtelaine. Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
We start this half hour with the 4 News Now Story Tracker. Lori Vallow Daybell set to be sentenced today in Arizona for conspiring with her late brother to kill her 4th husband in 2019. She will also be sentenced for conspiring with her brother to kill her niece's ex-husband in a failed drive-by shooting that same year.
Now, since 2023, Daybell has been serving life in prison for the murder of her 2 children. The Department of Health and Human Services is experimenting with AI. The project called ELSA is causing some alarm. Current and former FDA officials say ELSA can be useful for generating meeting notes and summaries, but it also has been known to invent studies and misrepresent research. On at least one occasion, it's insisted that a research area was not in the FDA's purview, even though it was. ELSA also can't help with drug safety assessment because it can't access many of the files needed to answer any basic questions.
French President Emmanuel Macron announced his country will recognize a Palestinian state. France plans to make the announcement at the UN General Assembly in September, the first of the G7 nations to do so. Macron also called for an immediate ceasefire, access to humanitarian aid for the population of Gaza, the release of all hostages, and the demilitarization of Hamas. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said the U.S. strongly rejects Macron's plan.
Good morning, Northwest. Thanks for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. Welcome to your Friday. It is July 25th.
Matt Gray, playing my day.
You've heard him, Matt.
I know. And I tell you what, this is going to be a great weekend. Maybe spent by a pool, spent by a body of water. You know, over this summer, we've had a couple of weekends that have not been all that ideal when it comes to spending time outside or doing some maybe poolside activities. That is going to not be the case this weekend. Although, if you are taking the boat out, it is going to be a little choppy at times if you're on spending some time around one of our area lakes. 20-25-mile-an-hour gusts for today as we head into the afternoon and the evening. And we'll see it be a little breezy as we head into Saturday as well. Not as windy as today, but should be just enough that there'll still be a little chop out there, particularly around Lake Coeur d'Alene. So just something to think about as you make your plans. Otherwise, really nice weather here. Temperatures are going to be average to below average for our afternoon highs, but still warm enough that it will be definitely feeling like summer out there. Lots of sunshine today, barely a cloud in the sky, mid-80s. For your highs on this Friday. We've got some more beautiful weather this weekend and some hot weather we're tracking for next week coming up.
Matt, thanks. Well, we are tracking a few fires around our region this morning. The first is a brush fire that started yesterday evening in Spokane Valley. That's burning near Trent Avenue. Spokane Valley Fire reported around 6 o'clock last night that it stopped the fire from growing. They estimated that size at around 10 acres. The fire department upgraded to a level 2 alarm to ensure that it had all the resources necessary before the fire had a chance to spread. The cause is still under investigation.
To the Hope Fire burning 15 miles north of Kettle Falls. It sparked July 8th. As of this morning, it's burned about 7,800 acres and has about 75% containment. Level 1 and 2 evacuations remain in place for the area surrounding that fire. The cause of it still under investigation.
And the other is the Lake Spokane fire, which is burning near Tum Tum this morning. So far, it's burned 2,400 acres, or just less than 4 square miles, and has 16% containment. Level 2 and 3 evacuations are still in effect here. In our last update from the Stevens County Fire District 1, it said crews assigned to this fire remain prepared to respond to any new starts in the area due to the changing weather conditions. Some of its fire crews carried out a prescribed burn yesterday. And of course, we are in the thick of fire season already, and fire safety shouldn't just be practiced at home. According to the Washington State Fire Marshal's office, more than 300 fires broke out in hotels and vacation rentals last year.
Yeah, scary stuff. And the Marshal's office shares the tips we can use while traveling during fire season. First, choose accommodations that you know have fire sprinklers and hardwired smoke alarms. Next, review the evacuation map when you check in and create an emergency plan with all members of your group. Designate a safe meeting space outside the building you're staying in. And in the event of a fire, always use the stairs. Do not take the elevator.
We are following breaking news out of D.C. President Trump just signed an executive order that's going to shake up how cities deal with homelessness. Attorney General Pam Bondi is set to roll back rules on how cities relocate homeless people. So instead of just pushing people around, the plan is to get them off the street and into rehab and treatment centers. The order will also speed up federal funding to help fight illegal drug use and public camping. Now, this is a big policy shift with a lot of debate around it. We'll keep you updated as this develops. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks. A college conference championship may have to move from Spokane Valley because the city's new cross-country course won't be ready in time. The city says it needs to put in 17 acres of grass to get the course ready for races. The Northwest Athletic Conference plans to host its conference championship there in November, and right now it's looking for backup venues just in case.
Would we like to be the first athletes to run on the course? Absolutely. But if that doesn't work out, we will be very excited to be there next year and the following year.
The conference's executive director says it will make a decision on moving the event by September. The course is still set to host the 2027 NCAA Western Regional Championships. Hopefully everything is smoothed out and ready to go because that's such a great facility.
Yeah, will be. It is now 6:36.
Checking back in with meteorologist Matt Gray, taking a live look in Colfax.
In Colfax, where the sun's coming up, and we're set to have a beautiful, breezy Friday, and really just should be a very pleasant Palouse weekend, along with everybody else in the Inland Northwest having great weekend weather. We'll talk about some heat that's going to be coming up when we're headed back to work after this.
And if you're thinking about back-to-school shopping already, SNAP can help. The free event you can attend, that's after the break. And as we go to break, here's your first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America.
In this morning's GMA First Look, it's a battle at the box office.
We'll face this together as a family.
The Fantastic Four: First Steps is expected to rake in more than $200 million worldwide.
The clobbering time! Oh, yeah!
But will this latest comic book film act as kryptonite for Superman?
Eyes up here.
Cinema's going all out to fill those seats, like offering limited edition collectibles. This massive Fantastic Four Galactus LED popcorn bucket is already sold out, and flexing the big screen, IMAX announcing this was its highest grossing quarter ever in North America.
So one way theaters are getting people to come out and make it a blockbuster summer is really selling them on the idea that come see this movie in IMAX, come see this on a premium screen. You have a great TV at home, but this is even better than you can have.
Coming up at 7 a.m., more of what theaters are doing to attract moviegoers. With your GMA First Look, I'm Andrew Dimber, ABC News, New York.
Touch can mean so many things, even for people with moderate to severe eczema. Touch can make players celebrate like winners, or make two move like one. Dupixent can help you stay ahead of eczema as you welcome the feeling of touch. Dupixent helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your skin from within. Many adults saw 90% clearer skin. Some even achieved long-lasting clearer skin and fast itch relief after the first dose. Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain or vision changes, skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, helps you feel the heal. See the difference for yourself. Reach out to your eczema specialist today.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
It's the Spokane Used Cars Love Perks and Rides Carnival of Cars. You'll love the financing. Rates to get you behind the wheel fast.
We're not lying.
Perks? 2 years of maintenance with every used ride.
That's unbearably good value.
Over 600 rides in stock.
The savings are bananas.
You won't want to miss the Love Perks and Rides Carnival of Cars, July 25th through the 27th.
The selection and savings have never been better at Findlay Downtown Toyota. Whether you're camping out in a new RAV4 or pulling a boat with a Toyota Tundra truck, Finley is launching the most aggressive deals of this summer with incredible financing options and hot lease specials.
And if you need extra money for your trade-in, we're giving $1,000 over Kelley Blue Book for every trade-in.
You can find it all this week at Finley.
Finley Toyota's downtown.
Summer is here in the Pacific Northwest, and it's set to be a scorcher. But why suffer through another season of sweltering heat and box fans? Call the experts at Bill's Heating and AC. With the lowest price guarantee, free second opinions, and a warehouse full of top quality equipment, we're ready to make your summer comfortable without breaking the bank. Technicians are on standby. Call for your free quote today.
It's time. Time to let your soul breathe a little, to feel the sun on your face, and to feel alive again. It's time to dust off the clubs, to treat yourself, and test out your lungs. It's time to get away to the place that's not so far away, Lakeside Coeur d'Alene. Win a dream giveaway at cda4.fun.
Need a new garage door?
Sorry.
Give us a call today.
Wildfire season is here, and a spark could quickly turn into an inferno. Protect what matters most with meteorologist Matt Gray.
We're not just forecasting, we're giving you the time you need to keep your home and family safe.
The First Alert Weather Team, only on 4 News Now.
Welcome back at 6:41. If you use the North Spokane corridor, prepare for another closure. Starting at 7 tonight, the Department of Transportation will close the freeway between the Wellesley and Freya interchanges. Crews will install a new signboard over the road. Detours will be in place using either North Market or North Freya streets. That closure should wrap up by 6 Sunday morning.
10 second takeaway in your forecast. I don't know where I'm standing. Friday. Nice summer breeze. I have 6 seconds left. Nice weekend. It's going to be hot next week. We'll take a look at your extended forecast after this.
Matt's ready to go already. You got still more minutes left, Matt. If you're looking to get back to school ready, a SNAP Resource Carnival next week can help. It'll have free food, face painting, and essential back to school resources. You'll find the carnival at Mission Park from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday, August 2nd, and it's completely free to attend.
And on August 2nd, also, Verizon in Spokane's giving away free backpacks filled with school supplies. Families can pick up one of those backpacks at the corner of Mission and Hamilton from 10 a.m. until noon. And you don't have to buy anything to pick up a backpack, but children must be present with an adult to get one. Supplies are limited. It's on a first-come, first-served basis. 1 backpack per child. All right, it is now 6:43.
Scientists call it weather whiplash, and it's happening across America. The extreme swings that are putting lives at risk. That's next.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
It's a good day for a drive. Great day for a deal.
Perfection Tire carries a full line of Cooper tires with advanced safety features, warranties, and competitive pricing.
Save even more with Cooper Tire rebates going on now. Nobody beats perfection.
Due to recent supply chain delays and clearance items stacking up in the warehouse, this week all Walker's Furniture locations are having an emergency inventory liquidation sale where you can save up to 70% on all floor models, discontinued styles, and clearance items.
New inventory is on the way, so we're clearing space and passing the savings on to you. Plus, special 5-year financing was brought in where you can save now and pay over time with no minimum purchase required.
During the inventory reduction sale this week at Walker's.
It's a summer roundup. This week at Cal, over 300 rigs have been strategically priced low like a stampede of savings.
We're not horsing around with these special buys.
Trade up to a better set of wheels while you lower your monthly payment. Plus, special financing was brought in so you can get a fun new ride for summer.
And $44 down is all you need.
During the summer roundup this week at Cal.
These are real people seeking solutions to real pain.
I
have plantar fasciitis.
My feet, my knees, hips, and back.
And then they were fit with Good Feet arch supports. Clinically proven. Significant pain relief in only 4 weeks.
I'm not feeling any pain. My heel, that's where I always feel it.
Pressure off your knees?
Yeah, actually. I didn't notice any pain in my back. I feel like I could walk all day in these.
Take back the life you love and book your personalized arch support fitting today.
Do you currently live in an older home and are needing to replace your siding? We offer fiber cement, steel, and vinyl. Or maybe your roof or windows deteriorated and it's time to replace them. For over 90 years, McVeigh Brothers Roofing, Siding, and Windows has been upgrading homes and making them beautiful, using the very best products sold today. In this month, we're offering special financing where you can put no money down, make no payments, and pay no interest till 2026. At McVeigh Brothers, we're working for you.
At Perfection Tire, we believe in more than just great tires.
We offer free services with every tire purchase, extending the quality and life of your vehicle.
Trust Perfection Tire for our lowest prices and easy credit. Nobody beats perfection.
4 News Now is brought to you by STCU and Volunteers Count.
Welcome back. Your time is now 6:46. Now to the extreme weather. Dangerous flash floods in the southwest and brutal heat spreading to the east coast.
It'll feel like triple digits along the east coast today. ABC's Andrew Dimbert has the latest.
This morning, weather extremes from scorching heat in the east to dangerous flooding in the west. This mobile home in Ruidoso, New Mexico, swept away by raging floodwaters.
Our poor town.
Monsoon rain hitting the village's burn scar left behind from last year's wildfires, triggering torrents of mud. Flooding in the area earlier this month killed 3 people, 2 of them children. The National Weather Service says it's issued more flood warnings this year than any other year dating back to 1986. Experts say climate change is causing many areas to experience what's known as weather whiplash, rapid swings between extremes in weather. One example, Central Texas. Before that catastrophic flooding on July 4th, the region had been parched by drought. Scientists say these events are likely to become more frequent, with heat being the driving force. Showers provided much-needed relief to parts of Arkansas as a heat wave grips the state. But that heat isn't going away anytime soon. More than 140 million Americans are on alert from Texas to Maine, with feel-like temperatures topping 105 in some places.
Especially children and the elderly, they really need to stay hydrated. But even people who are healthy and running and jogging, if they're not staying hydrated, they start to cramp up, they get a little dizzy, and the next thing you know, they're calling an ambulance, and here we are.
Across the country, extreme heat causes more deaths each year than any other weather event. Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
The weather whiplash. Oh,
wild.
Yeah, sure is. Look how calm it is for us, though. A really pleasant morning right now.
Yeah, we've avoided the big weather whiplash changes for the most part as we've gone through this summer thus far. And you know what? We are keeping the good vibes going at least through this weekend. I wanted to show you this again. We showed this in the first hour, but I tell you what a beautiful photo. It just shows you how nice some of the weather has been lately, with a cooler overall summer than the last few summers, at least so far. Our friend Paul Xander Stout in Moses Lake. Some sunflowers within the wheat fields here, and a beautiful sunset from the other day. And we have more beautiful weather to come for this weekend. Sunny skies, temperatures in the low 80s for Saturday, well below our normal, which is about 88 degrees almost at this point in the year. And we will see for Sunday things warming up just a little before some hot weather returns for the weekend. So you know what that means with cooler weather on Saturday. Yes, you could actually take your dog out to the park during the afternoons and the evenings. Just, you know, bring a little extra water with you. But that is tough to do this time of the year. You know, my dogs don't make it very long when the temperature gets above about 75, 76 degrees or so. By Sunday, things start to get a little bit hot, so definitely try to lean towards the morning if you can, and definitely as we head into next week, because hotter weather is on the way. This system right off the coast of BC is really the only reason that we are going to stay on the cool side, because we've got a huge area of high pressure. It's going to bake the entire country as we head into next week, basically. And it begins to exert its influence on us as we head into Monday. In fact, the influence of this high is going to go all the way up into the northern territories of Canada, and then that influence all the way down to places like Louisiana, Alabama, and Florida. So this is a big ridge we're talking about, a big dome of heat, and we are certainly going to feel that here in just a couple of days from now. As for today, temperatures in the mid-80s. We will see a few 90s in central Washington, but overall, just kind of subtract 3 or 4 degrees from what you felt yesterday. That's what it'll feel like this afternoon. There are those mid-90s for Tuesday and Wednesday as the heat peaks in our area. We've got your morning sprint coming up right after this with the latest headlines.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now weather is brought to you by Coeur d'Alene Casino Resort Hotel.
Rain or shine, day or night, good weather always reigns at the Coeur d'Alene Casino. No matter the weather, winning is better. Your 7-day forecast calls for fun at the Coeur d'Alene Casino.
Coeur d'Alene Casino, winning is just the beginning.
Summer's heating up, but your home doesn't have to. During Mainstream's No Sweat Summer Sales event, it's easier than ever to upgrade your comfort with the best financing offer of the year. For a limited time, enjoy 6 months, no payments, no interest on new AC systems. Stay cool, save big, worry less. Call Mainstream today or visit mainstreamhomeservices.com to take advantage of this amazing offer. Cooler air is just a click or call away. Don't sweat it. Mainstream has you covered.
Global Credit Union serves the men and women of our armed forces stationed around the world. We're proud to honor our military members by wearing red on Fridays.
Red stands for Remember Everyone Deployed, and 4 News Now and Global Credit Union are inviting you to wear red on Fridays too.
Show your support for the men and women of our armed forces.
Tell them and their families thank you for their service and for protecting our future. Stop by any Global branch and pick up a red pin.
And then remember to wear red every Friday from now until September 11th.
After a car wreck, Big Insurance moves fast to protect themselves, not you.
I called Craigsoft and Associates. They not only fought for me, but treated me fairly every step of the way.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Have you seen the Nissan lineup lately? If not, it's time to take a look at Coeur d'Alene Nissan. From the sporty Sentra to the versatile Rogue and the rugged Frontier, Coeur d'Alene Nissan has got something for every need and budget.
Right now, get the 2025 Nissan Pathfinder with 0% APR and $1,000 bonus cash. It's built for adventure and loaded with towing power.
Take a closer look at Nissan's top-of-the-line technology and impressive styling. Nice cars, nice people, Coeur d'Alene Nissan.
It's the Summer Splash Sale this week at Quality Spas at the North Division Y, where we take our popular Cal Spas made in the USA and mark them down as low as $7,995, with giant swim spas up to $3,000 off, and our super deep 6-foot swim spa up to $4,000 off, making it the perfect time to cool off or relax this summer with massive savings this week at Quality Spas in Spokane.
Life's just better in a spa.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
It is 6:53, time to get you ready to take on your Friday in the morning sprint.
Sunny skies with some breezy conditions this afternoon. Meteorologist Matt Gray has a look at your first alert forecast.
Hannah Joy in studio with details on a missing teenager from North Idaho.
But first, we begin with new images of convicted quadruple murderer Bryan Kohberger, who's now behind bars at the Idaho Maximum Security Institution. Here is a picture of his newest mugshot. Currently, he's in the medical unit. Now, we did reach out to the prison asking where Bryan Kohberger will likely be held in the future. A spokesperson responded, saying an inmate has to go through a process to evaluate their needs before determining appropriate housing placement. This process can take up to 14 days.
And new documents in the case reveal details about what Kohberger did and said following his arrest December 29, 2022. Kohberger was taken into custody at his parents' home in Pennsylvania, expressing concern for his family and the dog. He told investigators he understood his Miranda rights, then made small talk, saying he wasn't into WSU football much, but liked baseball. When asked about the murders in Moscow, he responded, "Well, I think I would need a lawyer." It's unclear if he ever spoke to law enforcement about the case again. The investigation's officially closed. And to follow new developments and to read our entire coverage, find it on KXLY.com.
Today is sentencing day for Lori Vallow Daybell in Arizona. She conspired with her late brother to kill her 4th husband back in 2019. She will also be sentenced for conspiring to kill her brother, conspiring with her brother rather, to kill her niece's ex-husband in a failed drive-by shooting that same year. Since 2023, Daybell has been serving life in prison for the murder of her 2 children.
And it will be a little cooler today, along with some breezy conditions. That'll also take the edge off of the warmth. Already quite breezy. We'll get our gusts up to about 20-25 miles an hour this afternoon with sustained winds around 15. Overall, a noticeable breeze. Temperatures will be in the mid-80s instead of the upper 80s and low 90s like they were yesterday.
We are tracking some fires burning around our region this morning. The first is a brush fire that started yesterday evening in Spokane Valley, burning near Trent Avenue. Spokane Valley Fire reported around 6 o'clock last night that it stopped the fire from growing. They estimated the size at around 10 acres. The fire department upgraded the call to a second alarm to ensure they had all the resources necessary before the fire had a chance to spread. The cause is under investigation.
To the Hope Fire, burning 15 miles north of Kettle Falls. It sparked July 8th. As of today, it's burned about 7,800 acres and is 75% contained. There are still level 1 and 2 evacuations in place for the area surrounding that fire. Still don't know the exact cause of this fire.
And the other is the Lake Spokane fire, which is burning near Tum Tum. This fire burned more than 2,500 acres and is now at 16% containment. And a new update this morning, personnel on the fire have increased to more than 300. Yesterday's strategic firing operation, or a planned burn on the southwest flank, they say was successful, clearing fuels between the fire and containment lines. Crews held those lines overnight and quickly contained a small spot fire outside the perimeter. Level 2 and 3 evacuations are still in effect.
And this morning we have a positive update on firefighter Dave Tisdall, one of the victims in the Coeur d'Alene ambush. Tisdall, who survived being shot by Wes Rowley, is set to undergo his 4th surgery Wednesday. He's currently recovering from injuries at a Colorado rehabilitation facility that specializes in spinal cord injuries. The Coeur d'Alene Fire Department says Tisdall is finding strength in the love and support he continues to receive.
We are following breaking news out of North Idaho. Police are searching for a missing teenager. Take a good look. This is Cordell Kenworthy. He's 17 years old, about 6 feet tall, 160 pounds, with brown hair and hazel eyes. Now, Cordell was last seen Tuesday morning near the 9800 block of North Hillview Drive in Hayton. Deputies believe he may be headed to Rexburg to visit some friends. But what's really concerning about all of this is that he left one foot and didn't take his phone with him. So if you have seen Cordell or know where he is, call the Kootenai County Sheriff's Office.
If you're looking to get back to school ready, a SNAP Resource Carnival next week can help. It'll have some free food, face painting, and essential back-to-school resources. You'll find the carnival at Mission Park from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday, August 2nd, and it's completely free to attend.
Also August 2nd, Verizon in Spokane is giving away free backpacks filled with school supplies. Families can pick up a backpack at the corner of Mission and Hamilton from 10 in the morning till noon. You don't have to buy anything to pick up a backpack, but children do need to be present with an adult to get one. Supplies are limited. It's on a first-come, first-served basis, 1 backpack per student.
And we'll have a check at the weather forecast with meteorologist Matt and Gray. It's after this.
It's the All-American Sale at Brothers Flooring and Design. This is where we offer big savings on our American-made flooring, like our Pet Perfect and Color Wall fashion carpets. Plus, we'll install as many rooms as you want for $17.76 in celebration of our independence. Plus, all military and veterans can save an additional 5% off. It's a great time to upgrade your home during our All-American Sale at Brothers Flooring.
Walking 5 miles for $10. That's one way to earn some extra cash. But are you tired of chasing money?
Oh, come on!
Why not make your money work as hard as you do? Get 3.5% APY with an Ascend checking account and let your hustle earn dividends. Visit p1fcu.org/earn to learn more.
I don't think I'm cut out for this.
If you're looking to add more elegance and security to your home, then check out the doors of possibilities from McVeigh Brothers. At McVeigh Brothers, they sell Therma-Tru doors with more than 300 different styles to choose from.
We're working for you.
A beautiful look here. Had a nice day in the Spokane area. You can see the wind coming through the trees here. It is going to be a breezy day. That'll take the edge off of temperatures in the mid-80s. We will see a lighter breeze on Saturday and then calm conditions on Sunday, with temperatures remaining on the cool side of average. Not going to be the case next week. We're into the mid-90s Tuesday and Wednesday as hot weather returns.
Well, thanks so much for starting your day with us here on Good Morning Northwest.
Yeah, we loved having you along with us on this Friday morning. We hope you have a great day. In the meantime, we'll see you throughout Good Morning America with live local updates. GMA starts now.